Hope we find something interesting today.
Ivyheim? I know that place. It's to the east, on the most eastern tip of the island. Free and I will meet you there, friend. Go with Kasserine, the last Druid king, didn't reign from a fine palace or grand keep. Instead, he set the Ivy throne in a sacred vale, Ivyheim. It was the heart of the Druid realm in the early days of Galen. It fell into ruin after Kasserine's death. While the location rightly belongs to all Druids, it was abandoned long ago. The Ivy throne was sealed away after the Druid king died, but Druids of all circles once wandered the Vale and dreamed of the past. That is, until recently. Ivyheim has always been a symbol. The Fire Song took control of the Vale when Archdruid Orlaith began to demand the sacred seeds. In hindsight, we should have seen that as the first sign of trouble. No, that doesn't feel right. I think we should bring Free along. If Free can sense where the seeds are, they can lead us straight to them. Or tell us if Archdruid Orlaith takes the seeds somewhere else. There's another. Archdruid Orlaith has demonstrated a talent for getting what she most desires. She found the Stone Lore and Eldertide seeds, multiple times in fact. To protect Free, to keep them safe, we need to keep them with us. Kasserine. Go on ahead. Free and I will meet you near Ivyheim.
I need a snack that's easy to eat while playing tribute.
Let's ride! Don't like your odds.
Fire Song coming and going as bold as you please. Orlaith is up to something. Be careful. There are more Fire Song druids here than I expected. Archdruid Orlaith must be planning something big to bring this many of her circle from Ivalon. Free senses the seeds within the veil. After all the trouble Orlaith caused to get them, she won't let them out of her sight. There's a door at the heart of Ivyheim. A place of the Druid King. It hasn't been opened in centuries. The Ivy Throne, or so the legends say, where the last Druid King held court. If she really seeks to become the new king, that's a good place to start. You and Free check out the door while I take a look around the rest of the Vale. You and Free find the door to the Ivy. For all my time.
The seeds are all together now. Close. Just beyond the old stones dreaming in this vale.
While I take for all my time studying the history of Druid King Kasserine, that's been one of my primary questions. Is the Ivy Throne a metaphor? Is there an actual throne, like the one High King Emmerich sits upon? We just don't know for sure, because so many of our records have been lost. The Druids were almost wiped out a number of times in our history, and the Druid King's sanctum in Ivyheim has been sealed since his death. No one has passed through that door in countless seasons. We shouldn't take any...
These ancient stones have a song of their own to sing. Memory. Mourning. A lesson to teach, yet the druids in this place do not listen. That way we must go. Where the sun rises, the seeds are not far. Calls. Be cautious. We will soon be upon them.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
The seeds. Archdruid Orlaith approaches. Hide, friend of Laurel. Hide! Here, behind this rock.
The throne hall remains closed, Archdruid. The seeds won't open the door.
We've wasted enough time here. I must return to Ivalon. Use every druid we brought here and find the sower. The seeds must be regrown. I'll sit upon the Ivy Throne when I am crowned king.
Seeds. Gone. So close, but now out of reach. Archdruid understands nothing. Long ago, mortal hands taught the stones of this place a song. A promise. A greeting. Not a song for mortals. A song for... me. I must look upon the door in the hillside. Yes. The sealed door that Laurel spoke of. The door the Fire Song Archdruid could not open. Locked by ancient power, but the stones sing me the key. Find the 3 druid stones nearby and wake them, Laurel friend. Listen to the song only. Yes, friend of Laurel. Powerful magic anchored by druid stones. I hear them. They are not far. The song is not for Archdruid Orlaith. It is for me.
Off we go! They're coming for us. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. Want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant
All
hommages.
these long seasons, the door has waited just for me. Let us go inside, friend of Laurel.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Clark.
I have never been here, yet it feels familiar. These stones were told to remember King Kasserine, and to wait for me. Yes, the song is louder in here, more insistent. It wants to fulfill its purpose, like me, like the seeds. The song is from King Kasserine's season, but it is not from the Druid King. Not exactly. A little. His voice calling me from the green. The song of his magic, strong and good. He gave me into the care of the weirds before my eyes ever opened to the light of this world. They tended me while I dreamed, until the fire song woke me. The fire song found my bower. They tore me from my slumber with words of binding, compulsion. I was young. I could not refuse. But Druid Laurel stopped them. They did not bind me. I can still choose. She brought me to Galen. Let me grow. Understanding. I was summoned to quicken the seeds, crown, staff, and gauntlet, but I do not know why King Kasserine made them sleep. So how can I know when to wake them? We should explore. The song I feel in these old stones, it comes from somewhere ahead. I sense spirits called from the green, bound into the shapes of fawns and darker forms to defend this place. They may not know me. They have waited a very long time, forgotten themselves and grown wild. The flame calls to me. Touch the moat, little friend.
Welcome, sower of the dream. I am Avon, apprentice to the Druid King. King Kasserine bid me prepare for this day. Follow this passage to the Ivy Throne.
The Druid King's apprentice. He is the singer of the song. He will guide us.
All right, don't cry for Mummy.
These creatures were called to protect this place. They have grown wild, fierce.
got your footing!
A hall within the hill. The court of the Druid King.
Get back, you fetcher! Run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
The song is clearer now. Above us, toward the rising sun. The Ivy Throne. Careful, friend of Laurel. A sense of power.
Try breaking free! Set likes a quick study.
The song is strong here. Touch the moat and see what I see.
This stone tablet records Castlereagh's final dream. Dark betrayal followed by seeds of hope. We have punished the guilty, stricken their names. To heal we forget, but the sower must remember. Enter the garden.
Come, friend of Laurel. The garden is this way. Why did the song lead me here? Touch the moat, Laurel friend.
I prepared a cauldron and planted 3 herbs in this garden. The sower knows the elixir of Ifre's thoughts. Mix, drink, and see what I saw the day the Druid King died.
I am the sower, and I remember this elixir. Come talk with me, Laurel friend. The Elder foresaw this day, when I would be drawn to his song, and that I would not be alone. This elixir, it is the same as a potion the weirds used to commune with me while I slumbered. It connects the now to the then, the here to the there. Though I slumbered, I learned much from my time with the weirds. They would drink the elixir and commune with me, teach, talk, listen. Gather herbs from each part of the garden, and I will create the elixir. It will show us what the Elder wants us to see. We will become a dream, a memory, and in that way, we will remember. But it is you who must drink. Death Bell. A taste lets you dream with your eyes open. Foxglove. A mere pinch weakens the boundary between Fawn's tongue, a potent ward against evil. Some good. Now place the herbs into the cauldron. Place the herb. Now drink. Together, we will walk in Elder Avon's memories.
Elder Avon, I need your help. The day I hoped to avert is upon us. A hunger for power will destroy everything we hope to build here in the archipelago. Now druids slay druids, fighting over a throne like the very elves we left behind on the mainland. I must end this. Has it been so long since you served as my apprentice, Avon? Have you forgotten the Temple of Iphalon? Our misguided brothers and sisters defile this most hallowed place with their violence. Followers of the All-Wither among the Firesong Circle. While most of that circle serve the cycle of creation, those who revere the All-Wither worship only death and decay. They seek to seize the Ivy Throne, to lead us into an age of unending darkness. I must return my regalia, crown, staff, and gauntlet, to Ifray. The season of the Druid King must end. For now. Meanwhile, we need to make preparations so my dream comes to pass. Escort me to Elder Verlin in the Ritual Chamber. The Ritual Chamber lies to the south. Take the passage that leads up. Be on your guard, old friend. The followers of the All-Wither are already inside the temple. We must return the regalia to Ifray before they stop us. From seeds were the crown, staff, and gauntlet called forth. To seeds we must return them. You have heard my dream, Avon. How the sower will one day awaken, once the schism that divides our people is finally mended. You're sure you're all right, Avon? The dream is my prophecy of two futures, one good, one bad. The sower is the key, a spirit I called from the green and left in the care of the weirds. Free. You must prepare the message for them, as we discussed. The Ritual Chamber. You need to know more than that they are here and desire our deaths. Forgive me, I share your confusion. We did not guess how prevalent the All-Wither's influence had become. Many powerful Firesong druids have fallen under its dark influence. A difficult question. Firesong druids revere the great cycle of creation and destruction, death and rebirth. But those who give themselves to the All-Wither see only half of this endless wheel. The dark half. They must not gain the Ivy Throne. These troubled times confuse even me, my friend. Verlin is my closest counselor. A loyal fire song, all too familiar with the threat posed by those sworn to the All-Wither. He is in danger too, from those who call him a traitor to their cause. I knew the followers of the All-Wither
This is
opposed
a
my
fight now.
decision to choose no successor.
I am with you, girlfriend. You are Elder Avon. And there is King Kasserine. I remember him. The Druid King is older, careworn. Many seasons passed since he left me with the Weirds.
The ritual chamber is beyond the door just ahead. Begin the ritual at once, Elder Verlin. Elder Avon.
Yet I wish
Why for mommy?
Begin the ritual at once, Elder Verlin. Elder Avon, I require your assistance.
The Temple of Ifalon. I hear its song.
Elder Verlin has the regalia, and will begin the ritual. I hope that when I laid down my authority, when I left the throne for the forest, the shadow over our people would have passed. Now I see that more is required. Remember everything you see, Avon. When the prophecy is fulfilled and a new king arises, the seeds must be brought here and blessed by the sower I spoke of in my dream. You must preserve this moment to instruct the sower. Now, go help Verlin. We need the light of the moons to shine upon the sacred pools in this chamber. Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow must witness and sanctify our deeds this night.
I fear the Druid King is making a mistake. These symbols are gifts from Ifre. For centuries our kings have worn them with wisdom and mercy. I begged Kasserine not to take them from those who come after us, but he insists. If we must do this, then yes, we need the light of Mara's Tear and Shandar.
Gauntlet to the seeds from whence they came.
This is folly, Kasserine. You leave me no choice. All wither, guide my blade.
Betrayed! Wyverly! Begone! I banish you! The followers of the All-Wither. More insidious than I thought. A poisoned blade in the hand of a trusted friend. This proves I was right. Gather the sacred seed. Give one seed to each druid circle to guard, to keep. Oak to Elder Tide. Thank you, my old friend. Touch the moat to begin the summoning. That task I leave in your hands. Rally the circles against those who follow the All-Wither. Touch the moat to begin. Now, take your place. Touch the moat, and I will summon Erdir the Guardian. Deliver the seeds and seal the Ivy Throne.
From the then to the now. Come, let us speak of what we saw. Dream. Memory. Wild and fierce. A spirit called from the green, like I was. Erdir waits, as I did. The fire song must return the seeds to the place we saw in the then. Perhaps. She may think she can bind Erdir, command it with crown, staff, and gauntlet, but King Kasserine told some spirits to make their own choices. I am one, Erdir is another. We should find Druid Laurel. She will know what to do next. Druid Laurel studies the old lore, young yet wise.
way. Finders keepers, as they say. Let's ride!
Fire Song Druids. Druid Laurel's staff. I know it well. Hold it for her, please. I understand the pattern of what occurred. Druid Laurel was scout. I no longer sense Druid Laurel nearby. If the Fire Song took her, they would go to Arch. I would like to see the City of Stone. Find Laurel friend Stefan. He can help us. Laurel trusts him.
I'm looking for Dame Fada. She was with the Knights protecting the Cathedral District during the attack.
We're still sorting this all out. As soon as I have...
Ah, Dulif, our friend returns. But where are Laurel and Free?
Stay your weapons. I bear a message from Archdruid Orlaith.
Very well then, speak.
Bring the sower to the Temple of Iphelon. If you refuse, Orlaith will complete the prophecy with the blood of her prisoners.
You wouldn't dare.
Archdruid Orlaith will not be denied. Don't make her wait long.
Gather round. We have much to discuss. Damn Orlaith and her fire song. They took townsfolk prisoner before they fled, but we weren't sure why. Now we know. She plans to use them as sacrifices. Damn her eyes. Wait, where are Laurel and Free? Didn't you bring them back with you? Laurel captured? Is there no end to this outrage? Our own forces are still recovering from the siege of Vastir, but even at full strength, we'd be hard-pressed to assault the Fire Song on their island. What of Free? Did the spirit return with you? Visions and prophecies, that's what started this chaos. If Orlaith can't get the sower, she'll use the blood of Laurel and my people to make herself the Druid King. Tell me you found something. Give me a reason to hope. I am in sore need of it. A guardian? You bring mixed tidings, friend. I can't bear the thought of Laurel in Firesong hands, but if Free can help us defeat Archdruid Orlaith, I'll swear my house and life to the cause. Thank you. Perhaps we're not helpless after all. The Firesong took captives during the attack on Vastir, and they have Druid Laurel. I must protect my people, but I can't trade one life for another. Even many others. Unless Free is our secret weapon. Dulef will take Free to the Temple of Iphelon just as Archdruid Orlaith demanded. Then, while Free stalls her with this guardian you told me about, you and I rescue the captives from the Fire Song, including Laurel. We land on the far side of the island with my knights and free my people while Orlaith conducts her ritual. I'll arrange passage to Iphelon. Find Free and get them to agree to the plan, then meet me at the docks. You'll be well rewarded, friend. Dulif will take Free to a house...
Off we go.
Look! The green has not forsaken this place of stone. Laurel friend, I have been thinking, how can we help Druid Laurel? I do not wish to see her come to harm, but no flowers blossom, no seeds of thought sprout. I am sad. I have grown much since my awakening, blossomed, made friends. Druid Laurel is my friend. What can I do to help? Others would come to harm? Because of me? No. That is not my purpose. That is wrong. But the Archdruid needs me to grow the seeds, to reforge the regalia, to make her the Druid King. That is wrong too. Ah. Understanding cuts like the sun through clouds. Deception. Archdruid Orlaith will try to compel me, force me to do as she wants, not as King Kasserine intended. But Erdir the Guardian is there. They will help me. So I will help you. I will go with friend Dulef, give myself to Archdruid Orlaith. Then I will wake Erdir the Guardian, call them to fulfill their ancient duty. Please, find Druid Laurel. I am not the same Free who emerged from the bower. I will not be easily bound by the Fire Song or their Archdruid. Not again. Erdir, the spirit we saw in the vision, their purpose is to protect the seeds, the temple, perhaps even me. When the moment comes, I think I can wake the Guardian. Will that be enough to stop the Archdruid? I do not know. Yes, they are together, but distant, far away, at the Temple of Iphelon. They stir, become restless. Soon they must grow, sing. Perhaps, perhaps not. For good or ill, the season of their awakening draws close. And if Archdruid Orlaith hurts others to compel me, I do not want to see blood spilled because of me.
Hello, Free. Are you ready to get on with me?
What's tired of walking anyway?
I am ready.
We have an agreement, Captain Siravain? You'll get us to Iphelon and we'll do the rest?
We do, Sir Stefan. The skiff at the pier will take you to the Mad Maiden when you're ready.
Good. Tell Captain Siravain when you're ready to sail while I get... Dulef will deliver Free to the Temple of Iphelon. Hopefully by the time we arrive, everyone will be too focused on Free and whatever the Archdruid is doing to pay any attention to us. But be ready, friend. I have no doubt we're in for a fight. Sailing into battle aboard a Sea Elf pirate ship. I never imagined I'd do that. Talk to Captain Siravain when you're ready to board. My knights and I will be right behind you. It's a great hall built into the natural caverns and old lava tubes beneath Mount Firesong. The Druids constructed it after King Kasserine led them to these islands. Archdruid Reval took me there once. Years ago, when I was studying with the Stone Lore. Back then, the Firesong were more connected to the other circles. We only visited the outer chambers. The central area was sealed off long ago, after it became the tomb of the last Druid King.
So the Lord then convinced you to go on this little excursion too? Good. We can use another steady hand. Just try to keep your lunch down once we reach the open water. Just climb aboard the skiff when you're ready, and it will ferry you to the Mad Maiden. Then it's off to Iphelon as quick as the wind will take us. Bear this in mind. On the Mad Maiden, I'm the captain. If I tell you to do something, do it. The Firesong Circle sailed off with at least 3 good Dreadsail warships.
I doubt those oyster shuckers know how to handle them, but they're out there somewhere. Plus whatever scows they use to get from island to island. Might be rough seas ahead. If you intend to go to Iflon with the rest of us, climb in the skiff. The Mad Maiden...
Friend, let's clear the deck! Pay heed to Captain Siravane, my friend. This is her element, not mine.
Abandon ship while you can!
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. Too. I guess this is a fight metal.
Probably shouldn't be proud of that. I can smell them! We will make short work of you! On the port beam, sound the bell, mercenary, then get up here and crew this ballista! Gilded blades, ready the forward ballista!
I'm agreeable.
Slay her.
I hope you're watching.
That ballista is loading! Go ahead, take the shot!
Burn or drown! The choice is yours!
Maybe I should have joined the board.
Good work,
Mercenary, the Fire Song leader's on deck! Deal with him!
You defy the Fire Song! Fool, you will die on this deck! You will never retake this ship! It is a broad belly for you, fool!
Roll! Roll if you can!
Battle is won. Come, speak with me. You fight like a sea elf. I'd sail into battle with you any time. Now stay out of the way and let my gilded blades cut the Mad Maiden free so we can get underway again. Your work here is done, mercenary. Head below and rest up for the fight on Ifilon. The real battle is still ahead of you. The Lordling hired me to get him and his knights to Ifilon, and that's what I'm going to do. We've accounted for the Dreadsail ships the Fire Song took from Bastir, but there might be others around. The sooner we're on our way, the better. Never you fear, mercenary. No, mercenary. They can handle it from here. I'll wait here. Send anyone you rescue back to the...
It won't take the Fire Song long to notice our presence. We must strike
hunting.
quickly. Come, friend. I know what we must do. Captain Sirvain was as good as her word and got us to Ifilon, but we must assume we lost the element of surprise. We need to split up and find Laurel and the other captives. My knights are already ashore. Head east along the beach and join them. Free any townsfolk you find, send them to the Mad Maiden. I'll head toward the temple. Meet me there when you can.
Sir Stefan, the Fire Song hold our folk in Cinderwash, just as we thought. No sign of our...
Come with me. Friend, I leave the rest of
Over here!
Keep your guard up until you've got your footing.
Good work, mercenary. You townsfolk, head back and find the Mad Maiden. You'll be safe there. Thank you for saving us. The druids hold more prisoners.
coming for us! You can make it! Keep moving!
Over here, mate. Get us out of this blasted cage. That's better. Now, we need to talk. The plan worked. At least the part where Free and I surrendered to Archdruid Orlaith. Then she took Free to the temple and ordered her druids to toss me in here. Aye. The Fire Song dragged her to the temple along with Free. Orlaith made some ugly threats, but Laurel was unharmed when last I saw her. She'd better stay that way, or the Fire Song... Take the path... And I'll make sure these folk get to safety. Head for the temple, mate.
Off with you, twit! In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. Used to fight this much, until I met you.
Good timing, friend. We stand in the Temple of Ithilon. Then the first part of our mission has been a success. We still need to save Laurel and Free, and find a way to stop Archdruid Orlaith. I've had little luck so far. That was my thought. The tomb is said to lie at the heart of the old temple. Where... Firesong will do whatever they can to stop us from reaching the Archdruid. Be prepared for anything. Passage to the right. That's Laurel's voice.
That was a bit of a warm-up. I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
stand watch.
Thank you, friend. Archdruid Orlaith has already started her ritual. Archdruid Orlaith has free and has started the ritual. She's trying to regrow the sacred seeds into the Druid King's regalia. We have to stop her. All I know is the legend. How after the Druid King died, they decided to bury him in the temple's shrine. Then they sealed the place, and it's been closed off ever since. Well, until now. I was scouting the Vale when I ran into too many Firesong to deal with. They overpowered me, dragged me here, and presented me to Archdruid Orlaith. Thanks. You don't realize how much you rely on something until it's gone.
Laurel! I wasn't sure I'd see you again. Are you hurt?
Good to see you too, Stefan. But never mind about me. We need to help Free.
Change of plans? What would you like to talk about? My dad's an antiquarian. He gave me an appreciation of cultural artifacts. Mom showed me how to find them. I prefer to treat such things with the respect they deserve. Something you need to discuss?
Wait, friend. I'll signal Free to call upon the Guardian. Then we can make our move.
It is time, Sower. Quicken the seeds.
Let the secret seeds blossom.
Free, we're here! Awaken the Guardian!
The regalia are not for you.
Wait! What are you doing?
Guardian of Ivalon, awake from your slumber.
Destroy this creature. Defiance is pointless, Sower. Watch as I slaughter your friends.
Stefan, help me protect Free.
I'm so tired of this fight for money.
Hold out much longer. Don't panic! We can do this!
Beast of flame, attend me! The Druid King's regalia belongs.
That's safe now.
I will be the Druid King. The prophecy demands it. You cannot stand against an Archdruid.
You lead.
I am the fire, fool. new Druid King is born in fire!
How'd you make it motion?
Burn them all! Overwhelm you!
They're coming for us.
Fire Griffin! Answer my call!
Way. Where'd you go?
Fire song, yield. Orlaith led us to dark places. Forgive us, sower of the dream.
Forgiveness is for the Dreyfa to decide. Laurel friend, I need your wisdom. Please.
Look! Free holds the regalia of the Druid King.
My purpose was to regrow the seeds, to help Crown, Staff, and Gauntlet blossom once again. But it is not for me to wield them. I do not know. It is not the place of a spirit of the green to decide for mortals. It is a question for the Dreyfa, I think. Like intertwined roots, wisdom must come from counsel taken together. Yet the three circles still live. Elder Tide, Stone Lore, Fire Song. Elders, a new Dreyfa can be called. They can decide whether the season of a new Druid King is truly upon us, or not. I will carry the crown, staff, and gauntlet until the druids decide what to do. But not here. This place has served. Erdir the Guardian is awake, but the danger is past. We should depart before the Great Spirit turns its attention to us. We are intruders here, too, after all. We saw Elder Avon give the Fire Song a seed in the Ancient then. They overcame the blight of the All-Wither. And then now, they will overcome Orlaith's darkness. They must, if the druids are to be made. Erdir's task was to guard this place until a new druid king claimed crown, staff, and gauntlet. The seeds are regrown, but there is no king yet. King Kasserine saw much in his dream, yet I do not think he saw this. I quickened the sacred seeds as foretold. The task is done, yet I'm still here. We saw Elder Avon give...
There you are. Everyone else is aboard the Mad Maiden and sailing for Galen, Stefan. I can open a portal to Vastir, unless you plan to swim.
Portal will do nicely to us. Let's meet at Castle Mornard.
Come along, Free. We shouldn't linger here.
Problem, Sarah? What would you like to talk about? We've already been through more together than most people I've known. Feels like I've known you forever. Not tired of you yet, though.
Crown, staff, and gauntlet are whole again. What do I do with them?
Together, they make too tempting a target. Let's separate them until a new Drafa can be called. I'll hold the staff. Stefan, the crown, and Lord Bacaro. Would you guard the gauntlet?
The crown will be safe here in Castle Mornard.
I am honored by your trust. The Society of the Steadfast will protect the gauntlet.
You continue to amaze me, friend. Your efforts on Ifilon went beyond the call of a mere mercenary. Thank you. While the Druid circles choose new leaders and the Fire Song regain our trust, it's better that we separate the regalia for now. Tradition demands that I face a new challenge, more intimidating than 1,000 foes. I must... Old grievances led to the madness of the Fire Song, the rage of the Ascendant Order. No more. The people...
Time for a drink, then.
Well, the Morrowind has
and
her eye on
to the
you.
hero of Galen.
What strange times we live in. Signs and wonders spring from ancient legend to walk among us. And now, we have the tools to crown a new Druid King, if we so choose. What should we do with them, I wonder? Oh, most certainly. The healers...
Five Claw, Zaji has news!
Talk to Zaji, friend. All these delays are beginning to ruffle my fur, and I'd just as soon get on with things. Talk to Zaji, friend. All these delays are beginning to ruffle my fur, and I'd just as soon get on with things.
Thank the moons. Zaji was worried you left with the tide. Lady Arabelle sent this one with urgent news. Well, Lady Arabelle doesn't exactly trust Zaji with all the details, but she did impress upon Zaji that she had urgent matters to discuss with you. So, she sent Zaji to find you. Oh, she said, "Zaji, I have urgent matters to discuss with our friend. Go find them, dear, and tell them to come talk to me at Mandrake Manor." That's exactly how she said it. Ask Casca, she heard it too. Come to think of it, this must be about the peace talks. Queen Irene and the other leaders are quite annoyed that the talks haven't started yet. Hurry, friend. Go to Mandrake... No?
Ah, good to see you, my dear. I'm glad Zaji found you. Sometimes he actually manages to surprise me. You've already done so much. I hesitate to ask, but Lord Baccaro is reluctant to move forward with the peace talks while the Ascendant Order remains a threat. The Ascendant Lord and his minions are still out there somewhere. Lord Baccaro is hesitant to proceed when an attack could occur at any moment, but I can't keep the Alliance leaders here much longer. Their patience with the situation grows thin. They are a proud and fickle lot, but they have one thing in common, dear. They respect you. Go to the city palace and talk to them. Ask them to remain patient. Then speak to Lord Baccaro. Find the Alliance leaders at Gonfalon Palace and convince them to wait just a little longer. After that, look...
Anyway.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
This is not good. Rigert needs help. Again.
They've separated us, have us under constant guard. I feel like a prisoner. And all because Lord Bicaro wants to maintain the sanctity of his peace talks. But I want to hear your news. We're druids and sea elves. Huh. Impressive as always. And have you learned anything more about the Ascendant Order and its mysterious lord? Yes, yes. For a Breton noble, Lady Arabelle seems quite competent. I know my father trusts her, despite her ties to Emmerich and the Covenant. We'll get to it. I can't wait to get out of this room so we can finally start talking.
I used to enjoy my visits to the archipelago. It was a welcome change from the hustle and bustle of my court. But because of the Ascendant Order, I'm practically a prisoner in here. But tell me, what have you been up to? More druidic traitors? I really must have a talk with their elders. And they were working with sea elves. That's not an alliance I would have predicted. But what about the Ascendant Order? Any sign of them or their lord? Aha, Arabelle. She's never failed me yet. Give her whatever help she requires. I haven't spoken to Irene or Ernskar since the celebration. I think I actually miss them. The guards are overly protective of us, and we've had practically no contact. No. Lord Bacaro wants the peace talks to occur under controlled conditions. He's worried that if left to our own devices, we'd start another war. And I can't say he's wrong. We're all a bit hot-headed and stubborn, if you hadn't.
Do you bring news, my friend? Is Lord Bacaro ready to summon us so we can finally engage in the discussions of peace? Well, that's something, at least. I swear, though, if something doesn't change soon, I'm going to call for Captain Zargi and return to my own domain. I've been absent long enough as it is. Locked away for my safety is not what I had imagined when I agreed to attend this conference. I'll abide a little longer, but my royal patience is growing quite thin. Go, my friend. End the threat so we can get to the business that brought us here.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
Me? Where's your proof? Just because I woke up in a violent bottle.
Let's get these supplies on board. The people of Galen need our assistance.
I'll take care of things here on High Isle in your absence, Lord Bacaro. May the Society's efforts on Galen bring the people of Vestir some relief.
Haha! The defender of the three thrones and the savior of the sisters. I'm afraid you've caught me at a bad time. The Society of the Steadfast is needed in Vestir, and my ship is ready to depart. Lady Arabelle uses every weapon in her arsenal. I suppose that's why I hired her. But the timing isn't right, my friend. I was about to send word to Lady Arabelle. My scouts reported new Ascendant Order activity at the Defort shipyards. I sent a messenger there to confirm these reports, but they have yet to return. I fear Duchess Alea has fooled us all. After you discovered that her brother was the Ascendant Magus and killed him, Duchess Alea claimed no involvement. She was stoic in her grief and assured me her brother acted without her permission or foreknowledge. If you're still working with Arabelle, then you can look into the validity of this threat. Discover what became of my messenger at the Defort shipyards. That...
I hope you're watching. Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that. It's all in your head! Keep fighting!
thief. This one. Your thing's safer with a zombie than in some stuffy vault.
I love torch bugs. Ifre's joy, or so my mentor once called them. I have a feeling there's more to these creatures than we suspect. Yes, we druids see death as the natural end for all living things. But we also fight fiercely for each day in the sun. That is also natural.
What's the point? I trained with them.
I'm a big talking cat. So
I trained with the battles.
An orc's work is...
I'm not supposed to... What's the point of building?
People say you should never mix hard liquor and beer, but... it's vinyl fur that are real trouble. People say...
Eldertide druids listen to ocean and storm. Fire songs hear Ifre's voice in the restlessness of the mountain. We Stonelores find truth in the bones of the earth. Rocks tell stories old and deep.
I admit that, to me, most mortals look more or less the same. Give me a moment. Yes. I recall that odor. The distinct smell of overachievement and quiet desperation. I do remember you, little mortal. What entertainment you provided me.
If there's anyone you need me to knock some sense into, just say the word. Ever see what a house cat does when it catches a mouse? Now, imagine that. Only, our enemy is the mouse, and I'm the house cat. Get the picture? Well, our... When I'm not taking some much-needed downtime, I'm the first mate of the Perfect Pounds. Finest ship to sail out of Senchal, at least according to her captain.
Six the Dark can be a grumpy teacher, but there's no one I'd rather learn the trade from. He's not afraid to let me fail. I mean, he yells a lot, but I still get the experience. Wonder why they call moving stolen goods fencing and laundering. That's too pedestrian for Lady Twilight. She should liquidate and polish. Maybe. My partner, Seeks. He's always telling me not to bite my nails. He says long nails are useful for a thief, but I'm starting to think it just annoys him when I do that. The Guildmaster says I'm a diamond in the rough. Just need a little polish and I'll shine. Seek says I'm more like a pebble in his shoe, but that's just his way of showing affection. I haven't heard from Seek since I got here. He said he'd come get me when I was needed, but it feels like I've been waiting forever. I'm beginning to feel unwanted. If you ask me, it's easier to break into rich folks' houses than poor folks. Palaces always have decorative walls and trellises to clamber up. Trying to quietly scale a mud hut? Impossible.
My size can be intimidating, I know that. But I'm really just a big poof ball. A big, dangerous, unapologetic poof ball, armed with sharp claws and sharper teeth. Never interrupt a Khajiit's nap time. It could be bad for both our healths.